Just about set to go. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Darvish.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
And now it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tupman checks his swing, appeal to third, and Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's Nico Hoerner. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Chris, Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times. Puts it in the air out towards left center. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Ian Happ up to hit. The 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Right side, hard hit. Throw over to Cronenworth, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Ground ball, left side. Picks it up with a bare hand, and very nicely done for the out. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego and pitching here today, number 21. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Joe McDonald says he went around. Step off throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. And now the lefty. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now it's Manny Machado. And the pitch. And that one almost got him.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Here's a 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On a line, base hit.
All over that one right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. And a pitch.
Nope, that's outside.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Machado aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Double steal. Hard hit right side. Horner over to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up. Take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Fly ball down the line. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning. These guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. The 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And a swing and a miss. And the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We'll move to the 2nd now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Petco Park, and here is Dansby Swanson. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Patrick Wisdom getting ready to hit. Big time power. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2, count.
One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Two now. Good job to fight that one off. Two on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts. Christopher Morel digs in now. And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three balls, two strikes the count. Swing and he breaks his bat. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the ballpark, Cal Mitchell to the plate here. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Azocar. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Tupman grabs it on the run. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Got him swinging.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Runner leads away at second. Just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Here's Manny Machado now. Singled and scored his first time. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing, and the bat went flying there. Mitchell on second. Tatis on at first with 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they still lead it 3-1. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Yan Gomes. Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 22, Matt Mervis.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Matt Mervis. Falling behind 2-1. Swings through that one.
2-2.
Comes the 2-2. Outside.
Count is full.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Mike Tupman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
Kicks and fires. In the air, left field. Mitchell drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and they still trail it here 3-1. As we go to the last of the third, it's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now Luis Campusano. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs 1. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Nico Horner. And it's even up.
No, that missed. 2-2.
Kicks and deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Machado throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Grounded out his first time up. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Cubs.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Grounded out his first time. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Kim. Tosses to first. Third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the DH, Matthew Batten. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Cal Mitchell, the next up for the Padres. Doubled his first time up. Out to center. Tupman has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose Azocar.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder, Jose Azocar. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1. Double play ball to second. Clips it. Corner to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Next offering misses down and away.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Swing and a miss. 2 and 2 now. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fernando Tatis Jr. up next. 3 and 2. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. One left for San Diego as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in San Diego, now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That misses the zone. And it's 2-1.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And now it's even up. Tapped on the ground softly to short. On the run, throw to first, and Swanson is set down. Patrick Wisdom will hit next. He's 0 for 1. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
The 2-2 now. Bounce back to the mound. Throw over to Cronenworth. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Now here is Christopher Morel. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses.
1-2.
And the count is 1 and 2. The wide to kick the pitch. And downstairs.
Down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And the Cubs are down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Javier Assad throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Thompson warming up as well. The wind to the pitch. Swung out, belted deep. That one went back there, and that one's gonna land not so much here, but here. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 21 departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new pitcher in the game, Javier Assad.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 2. 1-1 now. That's in there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
2-1.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. There's a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. Here's a 1-1. And a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up left side. Gomes moving under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis after it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 1 away. So up now for Chicago, Matt Mervis. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Off the plate, and now 3 balls and a strike. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Azokar makes the catch. 2 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. In the dirt. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Padres 4 and the Cubs 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. Goodbye, home run. The Rockets 1 to right, and they add a run. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Now at the plate, Matthew Batten.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Jose Azocar. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The flip, Swanson over to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Can't field it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
At the plate, Ian Happ. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. That does it for you, Darvish, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Steven Wilson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
1 gone, runner at first. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. He goes down looking.
The bat, number
Dansby
7,
Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
At the belt and fires. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Activity in the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos preparing to come on if needed. Cosgrove, a left-hander, also throwing. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Petco Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Ha-Sung Kim. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2 count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one's in there. 3-2 now.
You got a full count.
Bounce to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Angel De Los Santos.
Number 62.
Now it's the DH, Patrick Wisdom. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
The 2-1. And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul. Now all even up. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Cubs are down quietly. They're down here 5-1. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr.
Number 38.
Here's Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 3. Right-handed reliever. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Check swing, but he went too far. Going to count 1-2. Yeah, that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. And the pitch. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now the left fielder, Cal Mitchell. Next offering is in for a strike. Slow roller to first, Mervis. To the plate for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. So up next, Jose Azocar. Here's a 1-2. And he chases that one. And the Padres waste a chance. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Through 8 full, it's the Padres 6 and the Cubs 1. Back here in San Diego, we go to the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. And that ball is gone. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Tom Cosgrove. He's into the game with the bases empty. Mike Tupman, the next Cub to hit. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Two. And now it's filled up.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. That one in for a strike, 2-2. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here is Ian Happ. Next offering is fouled back. Tupman, the runner at second with 1 away. The kick, the 3-2. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And the 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now that.
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Gore.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Number 21.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Azokar settles under this one, and that'll do it.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.